Hey guys, welcome to the midnight stream. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My name is Laura Perplexed TC. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Hit the thumbs up and make sure you hype the video. So, we just got done listening to Brittany J's first time home from allegedly dying and having multiple different stories. But most importantly, she lied, blamed me, and grifted using a fake story. So I'm going to save you guys the headache of 3 songs. I'm only going to play 1 song. But let's do this, and we're going to cover it all.
You got my name in your mouth again, twisting my life for the views you spin. Say I'm a villain, say I'm a mess, but you don't know me, you don't know less. You talk on my business like you built that brand. Never seen the work, never held my hand. Every little rumor that you throw my way falls apart when the truth gets played. And I'm tired of the smoke, tired of the show, tired of you acting like you already know. You can pour, you can stare, you can post, just stare down, but you don't get to come here and tear my name down. Stop trying to paint me wrong. I'm not that monster, not your soul. Stop trying to paint me wrong. You know I've been solid all along. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. You got your own mirror, go deal with that play. You bash my work like it's easy to do, like the hours the pressure never got to you. You want a reaction, you want me to fold, but I'm built from sweat, not the lies you sold. You call me toxic, call me fake, but you're the one feeding off what you make. So keep my name off your little crusade. I'm done letting your noise get paid. And I'm tired of the smoke, tired of the show, tired of you acting like you already know. You can pour, you can stare, you can post, just stare down, but you don't get to come here and tear my name down. Stop trying to paint me wrong. I'm not that monster, not your soul. Stop trying to paint me wrong. You know I've been solid all along. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. You got your own mirror, go deal with that pain.
All right, I don't know why the song is acting weird, but maybe it's just as mad as we are. So, what's up, everyone? Couple things I want to say before we get started. My last video, for some reason, went unlimited, so I'm going to try not to curse or get upset throughout the beginning of this video. But, yeah, so I just listened to 3 hours of a bunch of lies, and we're going to go through them, like big time lies. And I know, FSC, I know. And nonsense. Again, I understand that you lost your friends, but when did you become friends with Beach? Because it sure seems like you're lying for her, and, well, it'll all make sense in a few more moments. So let's get into this. So nonsense starts this lie with, I was selling pictures. Okay, look, let's talk about the logic behind that. First of all, the logic behind that is nobody cares about Britney's kids, okay? Nobody. Nobody cares other than curiosity. I can assure you, not a single person would ever pay, literally, to see Britney's public picture. I am not even one for celebrities. I wouldn't even try to charge someone for a celebrity's picture. I'm not paparazzi, but Britney is certainly not a celebrity. So anyone that buys into Nonsense's logic is as dumb as BJ and Nonsense are. Because again, she's nobody. She's not a celebrity. Nobody cares. If someone was going to pay me for a picture, I would say, hey, here's where I got it. Here's where it was found. Not I got it. This is where it was found. I'm sorry, but anyone that buys into this nonsense, like nonsense, no, sorry. And I guarantee you, nonsense saw it. I guarantee you, all these people that are running their mouths saw it. Absolutely guarantee that. But just to do, and I didn't watch her live, but I heard about it, just to do an entire live, thank you, just to do an entire live based on a public picture and lie about it tells me everything I need to know about nonsense. Nonsense. Britney is not that important. I'm sorry that you think she is, but she's not. So maybe you were charging people, and that's why you accused me of charging people. That never happened, ever. Okay? So Britney decided to run with this and use this as a grift. So I will be accepting all super chats, PayPals, gifts, all in Britney's name tonight. Because if she can lie and make money on my name, I'll tell the truth and make money on her name. I could not believe what I heard. We're going to go through her lies, and I want to give a big shout out to Pamela, who made my life very easy tonight, where I don't have to go through every little thing because they mapped it all out already. Yeah, we're going to get to that too, FSC. But I cannot believe. Yeah, nonsense. Are you now besties with Warbirdie? I just find it so odd that someone who claims they're so logical and they have such good timelines really thinks that Britney is so important that anybody would pay 5 cents to look at a picture that's right on Facebook. I don't know who you hang out with, but I can assure you, nobody in my chat is going to be that stupid that they're going to pay for even a membership, that they're going to pay for a membership for something they can get for free. All they have to do is ask the right person. You've got to be kidding me. Anyone, and I do mean anyone, that bought into that logic are the same people that are buying into Britney's story tonight. But let me show you what was posted that was sent to me. This is fucking comical. Oop, I said I wasn't going to curse. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I put it on my community wall. Hold on. Let me grab it. I literally read it and spit my drink out. This genius, she is an absolute genius, War Eagle, that is. I hope you guys can see it. War Eagle writes, gonna send the cops to her Patreon and Discord, see what they have to say about it. What? Okay, War Eagle, please do that. Please, I beg you. I absolutely beg you. Send the police to my Patreon and to my Discord. I can't wait. Okay? But you guys have to remember, War Eagle is the same person that that believes that Nick the Hat is like a good person. Okay. Same War Eagle is the same person that believes Nick the Hat is legit. Pamela, is it you that I said save me a million tons of time? Yeah, I think it is you. Yeah, it is you. Thank you, Pamela. Because I was going to sit there and go through the video. Thank you, Irish. Clowns and cows everywhere. Amen. Thank you. With the initials TB. Thank you so much. I lost my train of thought. Okay, I was going to sit there and go through the video slowly but surely and write down all the inconsistencies, but Angela Clips and Giggles made a post and I don't even have to. Everything is right there. Oh, that was you, Sunflower. Thank you. Cash App gives you real names, so that's why I usually just say initials, if anything. So thank you, Sunflower. So Pamela had written out everything that I was going to write. And now I told you guys Brittany was going to be high. I heard her say stuff about preeclampsia. Thank you, Irish. Arrest the whole internet. Exactly. I totally had preeclampsia. Okay. With the twins, not with Dayton. When I blew up, like, because you get really swollen from it, I think it was the day before Christmas Eve. I landed in the hospital, and because of my preeclampsia, I wasn't allowed to leave until I gave birth because it was dangerous. Because I was so swollen or whatever, I gave birth. I lost 50 pounds within the first week. That was all the preeclampsia. It was out of me. Okay. And then, the rest was fat that I gained. Dayton, I didn't have that issue. But because it's dangerous when you're pregnant, they immediately put me in the hospital and wouldn't let me leave. Some of the things Brittany said absolutely confirmed that she never had prenatal care. And that's why I think she was so shocked that her baby was healthy. The thing is, though, it's only a couple of days. You don't know if there's anything wrong with the baby yet. Just because a baby is born healthy, that just means they have all arms, toes, whatever. But you don't know their mental state. You don't know if something's wrong mentally. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to be paranoid or anything, but you just don't know. So, when Brittany said that she had preeclampsia and the baby was in a certain position, again, you would have known that if you would have had sonograms. So if that part of the story is true, I don't doubt that she had complications, because that's what would happen if you don't, have prenatal care. But she also stated that this happened in the morning at 5:30 a.m. She was cleaning. Brittany, you were not cleaning at 5:30 a.m. Let's call a spade a spade. You don't clean. And if you were cleaning, you were up the entire night. So then she said that she was having these problems at 7 a.m. Okay, Brittany, you didn't have a live schedule that night until that night. And why you would lie about this part of the story, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But you had stated that you were going to buy a car the next day. So if you went to buy a car the next day, or later that day, because it was in the middle of the night that you were live, if that's true that you went into labor early in the morning, one, how come your mod said you went looking at cars that day, but you didn't get one? And two, how'd you schedule a live? So I call bullshit on your timing of the story, although I don't know why you would lie about it. She could have been up all night and then cleaning after she ended her live, but I doubt that because she's falling asleep at the end of her live. So I highly doubt she's sleeping. Why she would lie about it, who the fuck knows? When it comes to a pathological liar, who knows why they lie? Second thing is that I remember off the top of my head, she was saying how traumatic it was. Okay, I had 2 C-sections. They were not that bad. Even with twins, it wasn't that horrendous. So she said that she walked after, was it after surgery or after labor or something, or induced, that she walked to the ward after 3 blood transfusions. Brittany, they wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be walking. Now, you would be walking after surgery, after your C-section. They would tell you, do not sit for more than like 30 minutes at a time. You have to get up and walk. And they make you walk. Otherwise, you can get a blood clot or whatever. So they are making you walk, but not to another surgery. And not after a blood transfusion. That's not going to happen. As far as you nearly dying, I don't believe that part of the story either. Yeah, no way in hell would you ever walk to surgery. That would never, ever happen. I did, Mad Dog. I've told the story before, but it wasn't immediately. It was a couple of hours, and that was after twins. But I absolutely did. So but again, this was 21 years ago that I did. But they do make you walk. But I didn't have any blood transfusions or anything like that. No. But she made it sound like they made her walk to the operating room, which just would never happen, ever. Congratulations, sus. Hold on. She walked to the ward after 3 blood transfusions. Yeah, 1 epidural and a drip. It would never make you walk to an operating room. It's not going to happen. It is a liability. Then she said her contractions were 15 seconds apart, dilated to 4 centimeters. Then she was 6 centimeters. Her belly hurts, so she needs a pillow, but laughing her head off. Now, because it was 21 years ago, I don't remember anything other than Percocets. And I remember them, I don't remember ever meeting a pillow, but I do remember when I laughed, it hurt. But I've told this story before, and we're getting there, Pam, but I'll tell you guys again. Right after I had, I want to say it was the same day because it had to have been, but they bring me Phoenix and I was like, where's my daughter? I want my daughter. And the nurse was like, what daughter? I was like, I just gave birth to twins. and I'm about to snap the fuck out. My dad was there, my mom was there. My dad's like, "Where's her baby girl?" The doctor's like, "I'll be right back." We're all panicking. They lost my daughter. We find out she's in the NIC unit. I wanted to go see her, and they would not allow it. And I said, "I need to go see my daughter. My daughter needs me. She's all alone." I was like, I'm going to cry even telling the story again. I cry every time I tell it. And I was just really, really upset. And after a while, the nurse said to me, "You can't go in there with a fever because there are a lot of sick babies in there." But I was like, "I'm going to see my daughter." And the nurse said, "I cannot legally bring you in there." I was like, "I am going to get my daughter." And the nurse said, "If you can walk there, you can go. And I can't stop you, but I can't give you a wheelchair to go there." I said, "Dad, we're going." He said, "Laura, your fever has to break first or you're going to get other kids sick." I said, "I'll give it a few hours. Give me medicine, but I need to go." And that's exactly what I did. It took me literally, I think, like an hour to do like a 5-minute walk, literally. And I fucking walked in there. I literally walked down to the NIC unit and I got in, and my daughter got better. I ain't that special. Obviously, I am that special, bitch. Later. So I don't know if they would do that today because it was 21 years ago. But yeah, I told him I'm going in there. Um, but again, I don't remember it. I mean, it wasn't right after I gave birth, but it was definitely within like 8 hours, probably. Um, yeah, I don't remember if I was laughing a lot. I know it hurt, but being that she had a C-section, first one could be bad. Let's say she was truthful about the transfusions. Even the transfusions didn't make sense because at one point she said it was 3, and then an hour later it was 6. It was 6 bags for one transfusion. You would not have 3 transfusions in and then not know which way to go. She just had a C-section, a few blood transfusions. She's walking around looking to get a signal to check out what's cooking on YouTube streets. Exactly. Yeah, it went from 3 to 6. It's not true. And here's the other thing that somebody said. How come with her baby, how come the only pictures she showed were somebody else's? Is there a reason why you didn't take your own baby pictures? We know you had your phone because you were talking to other people. So why didn't you take your own pictures, Brittany? Just wondering. Wouldn't you have taken your own pictures? Why did you only show the ones on Facebook? And how come you didn't check on your daughter in 3 hours? How come we didn't hear a peep out of the kid? We didn't hear any of the kids. We didn't hear Craig. You weren't setting anything up, which you probably really can anyway. But it's amazing to me how in 3 hours you had less hold-ons tonight than you ever did. You barely said hold on tonight. And then when you were going to sleep, I don't know, when I gave birth to twins or Dayton, I had Brad, but when I gave birth to the twins, you know what, Brittany? I had to wake up every 3 hours to feed Phoenix. And even if they slept through the night, you were on a schedule. I mean, like, it's like you're talking to a bunch of fucking idiots. And nobody even in the chat questioned you. A baby is on a mother's schedule. Everyone knows when a baby comes home from the hospital, the odds of them being quiet through the whole night are slim to none. They're used to the hospital. They're used to the noises. They're used to everything they hear in the hospital. They come home and all of a sudden it's dead ass quiet and they wake up. Every baby goes through this for a few nights. But all of a sudden yours are just perfect. They're sleeping through the whole night and you're getting off to go to sleep. Who's watching the baby, Brittany? Is Craig watching the baby, or are you still lying that the baby's not even fucking there? Because I'm going to take a good guess that the baby's not there. Could be at your mother-in-law's, could be at the hospital, could be in the NIC unit. I don't know. But yeah, like I can see you not remembering your kid length. Like I don't totally remember how long the kids were. I think all kids like 20, 21. But I remember their weights. But Brittany, you just gave birth. How do you not know? And then my heart breaks for Kendall. My heart broke for Kendall when I saw the Facebook post. But now it breaks even more. Because you got Brittany over there going, oh, we're so excited. We finally got a girl. Really, Brittany? Did you not have a girl? Last time I checked, Kendall was a girl. But you don't care about that, right? You don't care that Kendall's a girl. Because Kendall was not part of your family. She was like a long-distance daughter. But now she's adult. The whole thing makes no fucking sense. So she was more worried about the grift and more worried about lying, about me selling pictures of her imaginary child, than she was about telling anybody how the baby's doing, how the baby's eating, how the baby is feeling, how the baby's sleeping through the night, the stuff they've done. None of that. She did not do any of that. Nope, she sure didn't. But what she did do is Laura is selling my baby picture. Really, Brittany? Again, nobody's selling your baby picture and nobody fucking cares. So Brittany was so upset about this baby picture, so upset over it, that she went and showed 2 more of her baby. She's trying to take power away from me, was her exact words. Brittany, again, you are not that motherfucking important. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, she said that I was selling it. That I was selling her picture because she's just so motherfucking important. So I'm going to go, before we play some of it, I'm going to go through some of the comments in Angela's comment section. Some are from nurses. They were some really good comments. Hold on. Okay. Doesn't even make sense. Nurse here for over 20 years. If your iron is low, you get an iron infusion. If your hemoglobin is low, you get a blood transfusion. BJ's story doesn't make sense. I believe due to lack of prenatal care, BJ's blood pressure went up and put the baby into stress. They had to knock her out to save her and the baby. I think the baby was in the NIC unit because Craig's mother had a paper gown on. I said that too. I don't doubt the C-section, but it would hurt like hell to laugh. In my opinion, there are too many things that don't add up. Frankie's mom said, I concur. I don't even think the baby is home with her. Not once did she check on her in a 3-hour live or even worry about her. It's weird. Also, the baby is her cash cow. Tell me I'm wrong. She got a bunch of money tonight and she's going to post a pic every month. She will cash in every time. Poor baby is nothing but the golden grift to her. She said 3 bags of blood at the beginning, and she just said 6. What the fuck? I said, you caught that too, huh? The entire thing is wild. I believe she has no prenatal care, and she had a C-section. All the rest, I'm not buying. That dude said, exactly, of course she's going to exploit the entire situation to the fullest. You can't believe a word out of that woman's mouth. It's all about what her subscribers are willing to do for her, especially financially speaking. I'm mind blown at the thousands she had scammed these people out of. Who chooses a professional con artist over their own family? This woman has a light bill only with $50,000 in the bank on Craig part alone, her thousands a month, 2 channels as multiple pay apps donated. Wow. Imagine her subscribers only making $20 an hour she's banking. That pity act has paid well, suckers. She's mastered this scam in 4 years. Listen to any live going back sounds like yesterday. Master manipulator. UA says, too many things ain't mathin'. My thoughts exactly. I hate that she went through that. I'm sure it was terrifying and traumatic. Yeah, if you believe it. I'm glad that she and the baby are okay, but as much as trying to skirt around it, in my opinion, everything she's saying confirms she had no prenatal care. Sounds like most of what contributed to her almost dying could have been managed, prevented, and avoided had she received prenatal care. It was a result of her neglect. Why not talk about how well the baby's eating, sleeping, normal things parents do? I believe that baby is not in her care. I already read Pam's. Something is very off with the story about the 6 bags of blood. It was 3 in her first story and walked off the bed from delivery to her room. 3 hours live, never once checked on baby, no pics herself other than his mom's Facebook. Get the fuck out of here. You do not get blood transfusions for iron being low. You get those for hemoglobin being low. It's blood loss. So BJ lied again. One thing that is off is how it started at 3 and progressed to 6. Something is not adding up here, and I can't put my finger on it. She also just gave birth 4 days ago. It should not be complicated telling the story, even if it is with BJ. I agree with that too. The math ain't math in here, Beach. There are a lot of things medically off about this story. And where was the baby the whole 2.5 hours you were alive? Not a care to even check on her. To tell a story from 4 or 5 days ago should not be difficult, especially a huge story, giving birth and bringing a child into this world. I don't believe she had even seen a doctor for the entirety of her pregnancy. That's another thing she said. First, she said there was a midwife. Then she says she was in the hospital. A midwife doesn't do C-sections. Where'd you have a midwife, Brittany, when you were going to have it at home? The fuck out of here. I do think she knew she was having a girl, but you can get an ultrasound without being seen by an OBGYN. You just have to pay for it, or you could do it at the emergency room. She just kept referring to the baby as her and Craig as well, which is why I believe they knew it was a girl. In my opinion, I called the iron being low forever ago because of how much ice she was consuming. That's the number one sign your iron is low. That is true. Because of that craving. Also, I honestly think she was seeing a doctor, but told everyone she didn't just to play victim. One last thing, it amazes me how much she doesn't protect her children from the internet. All of this, of course, is allegedly. And in my opinion, it's wild. I'm not joking. I don't think a doctor would let a pregnant woman's iron get that low. That's very true. I don't believe she saw a doctor, which would explain all the complications of birth. Plus, the last 4 weeks you are pregnant, you typically go to the doctor on a weekly basis and have ultrasounds done. Maybe not the fancy ultrasounds where they check for the baby, but definitely simple ultrasounds for the position of the baby. The baby in a cross position, not breached or regular, would have been noticed way before she even went to the hospital to give birth. So that's a general consensus of the community, is that she's completely full of shit. And many people don't even think it's her baby. I'm not going to go that far because I do believe it is. It could be CPS, but I don't know. But when you hear her, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to go through the whole 2.5 hour live. It's too late. But I am going to skim through it if it's available. Hold on. Of course you made it available. Okay. Oh. Let me back up.
No more. Darn it. Everybody. Bear with me, please. Sorry. I'm trying. Hello. I miss you guys. I lost the top to my mark. Darn it. How are you, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. Oh, I'm happy to see all of you. I'm so sorry. I have to
I can assure you, I never used a pillow after my C-section. I don't remember ever using one. I knew that I had 2 babies to take care of by myself, and I made it happen. I don't ever remember using a pillow other than to like prop the kids. You know what I mean?
I have members only on only because I just don't want to fight with nobody. If please just I don't got it in me. Pride died and laid to the side. So I'll try to turn it off in a little bit. I'm not doing, I have no motive, no agenda, anything like that. I just turned it on because you know how people are. So anyway, I wanted to come say hey to everybody. It has been really eventful to say the least. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. War Eagle, S Dubs. Let me see. GSD Mom. Good to see you. Hi, Heidi. Hello, Miss Gloria. Stargazer. Good to see you. Missed you too. Reality. Hi. Just us again. Got a secret. Ears are popping. April says, I love you. So proud of you. Congrats. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a member for 36 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dusty Rose. Congratulations.
My question is, what are you so proud of? She's a mother of 6. Like, she's already had 5 kids. What are you so proud of? I don't get that.
If you're doing well, thank you so much. Buckeye Tricia, War Eagle, Carolina Moon, S Dubs, Nomad Beads. Trolls will be hey Nomad.
When I first heard this, I thought maybe she was high, but I think she's just nervous about the lies that she's about to tell. I think that's what I'm hearing. And at first, I didn't think so. At first, I'm like, she's just on perks or she's on some kind of painkillers, But no, I think she's just nervous about her lies.
Mad. Pink Life Christina. Just a Aryan. Hi, how are you? Oh, let me hold on a second. Somebody sent a Cash App when I started the live stream. I'm not going to say to the person that just sent a Cash App when I started the live stream. You said, "Welcome your little one." Thank you so very much. I appreciate that, and I will use that for her. So I appreciate it. Oh, how are y'all? What is going on? Long time no see, long time no hear. I think this is probably
Yeah, I heard that too, but they said earlier in my other stream, they said that some people change. Like 21 years ago, they gave Percocets like it was candy, but that was before the whole opiate thing. So they may not give it anymore after a C-section.
the longest that I have gone without going live. Usually I go live, but oh man, you guys. Oh, it's been Izzy Girl says, "Congratulations, Brittany and family. Prayers, all is good with mama and baby." Yes. I would be lying if I told you that I felt great. I would be lying if I told you that it's, oh man, I don't wish this on my enemy, you guys. I'm telling you. But baby is healthy. I'm on the path to being healthy. And yeah, we're all right, and God's good.
Here's the other thing, and maybe this is just weird to me, but the hospital, jail, both of them within best, easiest times, because all you have to do is relax. So her making it out like she didn't get a couple of days to just totally relax, even if everything she said was true, Brittany, you're the one that always says how much you're running around and you don't sleep. The hospital would have been the perfect time to just relax and sleep and, get time for yourself. So her exaggerating that is where I also call bullshit, because everyone knows you would just you relax in the hospital. You can send the baby back whenever you want. Like, I need time by myself. Exactly. You don't move. You don't have to clean anything. Well, she doesn't clean anyway, but you know what I mean.
Good. So I'm grateful. She's perfect in every way. And yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but yeah, I'm grateful. I'm good.
This I didn't understand either. What are you crying about? Like, are you crying because you're lying so bad? Are you crying because the baby's not with you? Are you crying because you're not telling us something? I don't understand what she's crying over.
And I just want to say, I wanted to do this live tonight because I've gotten messages from so many people, emails, text, some from people that don't even like me, just wanting to, even people that, I would never even expect have reached out. And I wanted just to come live and say thank you to everybody and to say that, I've tried to respond as much as I can. And I know that there's a lot of people that I probably have not.
Damn, she has closed caption off. I don't know why.
Responded to yet. For that, I just ask a little patience. But I see you. I see it all. And thank you so much to the person that just sent that. I love you as well. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. I appreciate it. Izzy Girl, thank you so much for this super chat. She says, "Congratulations, Brittany and family. Prayers, all is good with mama and baby girl." I think I just read that. I don't know if I did. My mind's all over the place, but let me see. Let's just make sure I didn't miss anybody. There was a couple people that became members. Dusty Rose has been a member for 10 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so.
I remember when I gave birth to Dayton, I couldn't wait to get out of the hospital. I wanted to get out of there fast. And I remember Brad said to the nurse and said to me, she's coming home. I got to go back to work. She's got 3 kids in diapers. Like, she needs to get home. And I knew it was going to be hard, but it was what it was.
So much. War Eagle, I am exhausted. I am. I'd never had a C-section before, ever. My babies, every baby I ever had was vaginal delivery. Hoping for, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to. Oh. Hoping for Answers has become a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Miss Mamakins, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. No, this is Club Maple.
No, baby's definitely.
I want to hear your story. Like, what happened? How did you go into labor? Well, okay. Nomad Beads. Thank you. Was that you that said I love you, sweet girl? Love you too. Oh, don't cry. I'm glad you're doing good. I've been thinking. Thank you, Tammy. Absolutely. Yes. Gina says, what did she weigh? What did you name her? I'm so proud of you for your family. She's a chunky monk. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you so much for becoming a member, or for being a member and a mod of mine. 25 months. I'm so glad you and baby are safe and healthy. God is good. Congratulations to mom and daddy, big brothers, and big sister. Oh, y'all.
And I'm also curious, why couldn't Craig come to the hospital with the boys? Brad was with the twins every day that I was in the hospital. He was there beginning to hours. Why wasn't Craig and the boys in the hospital?
So, hold on. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, man. It's so uncomfortable, guys. If you've had a C-section, you know. If you've had a C-section, or you are familiar with someone who has had a C-section, do me a solid and drop a 1 in chat. Because I'm just going to tell you now, all you mamas out there, my whole life, I always thought C-sections were the easy way. You know, put you to sleep, take the baby out, and you don't got to worry about it. And vaginal delivery, respect you. Because, OMG. Oh, Tammy, thank you for being a member for 16 months. She says, bless you, glad baby is good. Thank you.
Brittany, I've had 2 of them. They're not that hard.
Tammy, thank you so much. I really appreciate that so very much. Food to the kids. Like, they was Instacarting groceries to my house for the boys and helping Craig. And so I just.
Is there a reason why Craig can't cook? I mean, just curious. It's not like he had anything else to do. It's not like he has a job. Why couldn't he cook?
You know, I want to give a shout out and acknowledge that and say thank you. And I love you guys. And, you know, yeah, this has been crazy. 10:30. I got to take my, hold on a minute, y'all. Oh, the medicine. Hold on. I'm going to talk in just a second and share some stuff. Hold on. Is that what it is? Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys.
That's true. Good point.
Has been a member for 23 months. So glad to hear from you that you have a girl. Yes. Yes. Luminous has been a member for 5 months. I mean, gifted. I can't even.
She's more worried about memberships.
Look, I'm all over the place. Sorry. Luminous just gifted 5 memberships. Luminous, thank you for that. I appreciate it very much. That's very nice of you. If you were gifted, please tell her thank you. She's amazing. I need to get a belly pillow. I used the pillow at the hospital.
Okay. I need to get a belly pillow. The hospital would have sent you home with one, but either way, you can use a regular pillow, Brittany. You just use a pillow. It doesn't have to be a specific pillow that you're trying to grift from your subs. You just use a fucking pillow. I mean, how long you think you're in pain? It's only going to last another few days.
But yeah, I need to get a belly pillow ASAP. Thank you, KCG and Amy Lynn. Thank you.
It does. Not today. That's why I'm saying my first week, I lost 50 pounds after the twins. I thought with Dayton, I was going to automatically lose that much too, but I didn't have preeclampsia. So are you telling me PayPal or her PayPal?
Chloe Joe. Yes, okay.
If it's my PayPal, thank you.
Right, so I had we had a little girl. She's 8 pounds and 4 ounces. She's beautiful. She's perfect. She has chubby cheeks. Yeah, I hate that band, Yehuda. I hate that band.
What band is she talking about, by the way? I don't remember any kind of band.
Did anybody else dislike that band? That band? It makes me feel like I'm suffocating. But
what band is she talking about?
Yeah, I do need to get another belly pillow for splint. They call it splinting, I think is what she said. Splinting, I think. I definitely need another one of those for sure. Tammy, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. And also there's somebody that sent a you know who you are. If you want me to acknowledge you or say your name, I'll 100% say it. But to the person that sent me it was a gift card on DoorDash. I've never got that before.
Just what you guys need, more food.
But one of you sent me a gift card on DoorDash today, and totally will use that too because yes, this has taken me out. You know, I'm not. It has. I mean, it just has, and that's okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you to who just sent that. I appreciate it. Tammy, thank you for the $19.99. She says, "Stop streaming her. She's in pain. My God, can she have one thing?" You know what? I don't. God help them.
Thank you, girl. Bye. Thank you so much.
God help them is all I can say. Life is too short, and you know,
the band they put around your belly at the hospital for Biddy. I don't remember ever having a band. Thank you, Rachel. 31 months. Woo woo.
There's so many things to be thankful for, and I don't care. Cootie Queen. I needed that. That's funny. Cootie Queen. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I like that. Who are you calling a Cootie Queen, you lint liquor? So I got to tell you, I feel, okay, we named her Emily. Her name is Emily. It's not some big grand secret. You know, hi, Nosy Rosie. Hey, Luminous. Sorry, I sent a milestone and removed it by mistake.
Thank you, Forever Young. 4 C-sections? Ouch. And thank you, Armada. But yeah, that's why I'm like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, 17 months. Yehuda, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a member for 17 months, Yehuda, and being a good friend. I appreciate you. Diana, look at those dogs. Aren't they so cute? 32 months. Looking forward to 32 season. Y'all really are. I didn't realize how much people, and look, I'm not saying I'm anything. I fall asleep. A lot of the times my live streams don't even have topics. I'll tell y'all to hold on 1,000 times. Like there's so many flaws within my live stream. I'll be the first to say it.
You know what's funny though? Didn't I say she was going to do this? I called this right out the gate.
But I have to say, like, I never realized how much people actually enjoy coming here. I got so many messages from you guys saying that, you know, how bad you missed the lives and how you don't know what to do with yourself at night. And Emily.
Oh, don't worry. Melissa took all your subs, and notice she wasn't there tonight. I found that interesting too. Like, where was Melissa? All of a sudden, Melissa doesn't show up to Brittany's.
Oh yeah, she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. I knew it would be hard with the C-section and trying to cook. I will never forget I had to. Yes, Jiggy. Jiggy is the one. I didn't want to say anything, Jiggy, without permission. But yeah, Jiggy. I don't shout out to Jiggy. She's the one who sent me the gift card.
Jiggy, she doesn't cook to begin with. She's always been fast food. Duh.
On DoorDash. And oh, thank you so much.
And I'm sorry, but her kids and her boyfriend can cook, Jiggy. They're not helpless.
To the person that just sent that. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Diana, you did not have to do it. Diana, you already stop it, Diana. You already did enough. So I wouldn't be anywhere else. Oh, you guys, Diana said I was lost. You're gonna make me cry. I'm all up in my.
We're 30 minutes in this live. She's still trying to dig up how to tell this fake ass story.
My emotions anyway. So, okay. I don't even want to talk about the bad. I don't even want to talk about the bad. I feel so blessed and loved, and not believe that we had a girl.
Brittany, you already have a girl. It's like, what the fuck?
We had a girl. I knew, but I didn't know, right? Like, does that make sense? Craig was always confident. Like, and remember when I told you guys, like, we couldn't see her? Like, the times that we did attempt to find out what gender she was, she wouldn't move. Well,
give me a fucking break. Brittany, you would have had multiple sonograms. Multiple.
Let me tell you, there's a good reason for that. I wish I had a graph or like a diagram to show you guys. The reason that we didn't know the baby was a girl wasn't
because you never went for prenatal care?
Because I'm neglecting what do you call it? Prenatal care. It was because I can't even describe this. So
because you're about to lie.
She was in my stomach like a little football.
First of all, babies aren't in your stomach, they're in your uterus. Just saying.
At the bottom. Her, like, if you can imagine this, her head was at one hip bone and her feet were at the other. So she was like laid across the bottom of my stomach. Not breech. Oh no. It's like she got stuck sideways. Like
if you would have had prenatal care, they would have caught that much earlier, Brittany. And if they would have seen that in a sonogram, and that's why they couldn't determine the sex of the baby, they would have given you exercises to change it. So you're lying all around.
Like she was in the process of being, turned around. And when she did, it's like she got stuck. I don't know. They couldn't believe it either. Like my midwife was.
Now they couldn't believe it either. You're a medical anomaly.
Absolutely blown away. She was like, she was like, they did 3 ultrasounds on me while I was in labor. 3, you guys. And remember when I told you all, like I said, I would tell you, I needed to go to the bathroom over and over and over. I'd have to ask you to hold on.
But Brittany, you went to the bathroom one time a night.
Yeah, I did have an emergency C-section. Absolute backaches. Lee Zimmerman, the backaches were like no other. I knew she was talking to chat right now. Does anybody in chat? What is it, Nikki baby?
Oh, and I forgot, you guys are going to hear she's skinny now. She lost 1,000 pounds. Yep, she says it.
Good to see you. Jiggy, it was not a good labor, y'all. I'm not gonna, hold anything back. I had to have an emergency C-section. Things went south really fast. Yeah, it was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. I'm still scared.
What are you still scared of? Please tell me. You've already given birth. What are you still scared of, Brittany?
And when I say I'm still scared, I'm meaning like just because of unknown, you know, like I've never experienced what had happened. Like I've had 5 labors aside from this one, and every labor that I have ever experienced was easy. I was just asking if you had to have an emergency C-section, or if the C-section was due to the other children being born through C-section, but I think they answered that for me. Yeah, Nikki baby, no, I've never, ever had a C-section until this one. I delivered every one of my kids, Kendall, Talon, Devin, Neil, and Christian, every one of them vaginally with no problems. Bounced back, no problem. Gave birth, home 2 days later, and was, you know what I mean? Like living life. Not this time. Shampoo says, I'm so happy that she's finally here. Thank you, Shampoo. Thank you. Let me see. Bria, I had 2 C-sections. Any questions or concerns, I can help you. Yehuda. Oh, girl. Yeah, message me. Hey, Travis. Catch me if you can. Hi. Good to see you, love. I had 2 C-sections, 3 natural. Ooh. My hat's off to you guys. I can imagine another C-section. They say the last one is a grand finale. Mine definitely was as well. She's got me good. Pink life. That's how I feel. I'm 1,000 pounds lighter. I'm grateful for that. I
Here we go, 1,000 pounds lighter.
didn't realize she is so beautiful. Can't wait to get some more clothes. Oh, got a secret. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for. Her being able to fit into all these cute little clothes. And got a secret. You've already bought her so many outfits. 1 C-section, and I will take the vag any day. Yes. 1 C-section and 1 vag back. I will take the vag any day. Me too, S-dubs. Me too. I would take a vaginal delivery over a C-section any day. Any day. Sounds like she didn't want to get in position at all. She's a stubborn Taurus, and that's not a bad thing. GS, yes. Trucker's wife, welcome to Club Mabel. Thank you for becoming a member. GS, she is stubborn. Yes.
Look how happy she is with the money rolling in. She's happy as a pig in shit. She's like, yeah, these people are buying my story. Let me continue. Let me tell more of this bullshit.
Yes. So, I woke up. Okay. So I'll share. I woke up 5:30. I'd slept that whole night. I was tired.
She was live that night. So how did you sleep the whole night, Brittany?
Not feeling good at all. Yes, Yehuda. Yes. Hold on. Goodness. Oh, thank you. Wow. You guys.
See, the one thing that caught my eyes, her house is small. I remember if my dad like said boo from the other room, I would freak out. Like, Dash, you're gonna wake the babies. She's awfully loud for somebody with a brand new baby in the house.
Thank you guys. Oh, I got to tell you, my back is killing me. It is killing me. My back and my front. My front and my back. Give me just a second, guys.
Yeah, started cleaning at 5:30 in the morning.
I'm on. I don't do narcotics. I'm completely against it for good reasons. So I am taking. They gave me a regimen of Tylenol, Motrin. The first couple of days they gave me shots in the hospital of a strong narcotic. I think like the first 2 days or whatever, and then now I'm just taking the Motrin and the Tylenol and vitamins. They got me on vitamins, a lot of vitamins. So Joan the Homesteader has been a member for 42 months. Thank you, Joan. She says, congratulations. Thank you.
The hospital wouldn't put you on vitamins.
S Dubs has been a member for 23 months. Congratulations. Can't wait to see her. S Dubs.
Notice how perfect her speaking is when it comes to members and memberships.
Let's see. Yes, but you have had to have that for the pain would be. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Hi, Enjoy Live. What says, congrats, Brittany. I'm so happy to see that you are. I'm so happy to see you. I'm going to have 3 gummies. Missed you. Oh, missed you too. I'm so glad you're here. Reality, it's so nice to see you. Okay, so yeah, I woke up. It was like 5:30 in the morning on Wednesday. Let's say Wednesday was the 20. What's it? The 29th, right? Yeah. Wednesday the 29th.
How do you not know what day you gave birth a couple of days ago?
I woke up and it was like 5:30 in the morning, and I instinctually, I think we know things. You know, I told you guys, I told you and everybody well before that we were going to go soon. I could feel it. You know, I knew that it was coming. I didn't expect it to be Wednesday, but I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had this like sense of urgency just all over me. And I was like, okay, you know what? I need to do some cleaning. And that's the same thing I did when I went into labor with Kendall. Anybody else clean when they went into labor? Because I've done that 3 times.
Brittany, you never clean. Yeah, this is tonight.
So I started, you know, doing some housework at 5:30 in the morning. And I want to say like 20 minutes in, I started having contractions. And I was like, they were like, it was enough contraction to where you stop what you're doing and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? It's a little too strong to be Braxton Hicks, but not quite strong enough to where you're like, I need to go. That's what started. So I was like, okay, well, maybe maybe she's on a nerve. And y'all, I'm not kidding. From 5:30 to 7 o'clock, I went from having contractions like every, 15 minutes to they were coming like 10 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart. And I knew it at that point. I was like, oh, this is it. It's happening. Nikki says, girl, I'm so happy for you. Was she a big baby like you expected? Yes, she was. She wasn't as big as I thought she was, but she is big. How much did she weigh? She's 8 pounds and 4 ounces. Oh my gosh, I'm just ecstatic right now. Hey, yeah, me too. I am too. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Nikki. She's absolutely beautiful. She's perfect, like I said, and she's healthy. All I can do is all I can do. So,
like, that was a weird comment too. All I can do is all I can do. What the fuck does that mean?
I honestly thought she was going to be about 10 pounds. The way that how big I was huge. My stomach was so freaking out there. Told you were having a baby. Yeah. And I knew, like, she was born in 39 weeks. She's full term. She's healthy. Craig is Craig's in love. He couldn't be, baby Emily was born on my son Malachi's birthday. Oh my goodness. Aging cutie. That makes me so happy. Yes, everybody. My dad, my daughter, my mother-in-law, she couldn't be more excited. But we went through some, I'm telling you guys, it was bad. It was a bad experience. And she was born on April the 29th.
Can I just tell you, the second I came home from the hospital, I forgot how bad it was. While I was in the hospital, I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. But as soon as you come home and you hold your baby, everything goes away. All of a sudden, it's not a bad experience and you would do it all over again. So I find it odd that she's home and she still hasn't changed that.
Nikki. Yeah, Luminous, I don't know. I just, It's happened multiple times. Multiple times where I want to clean. Oh,
Multiple times where she's wanted to clean. Really, Brittany? We wouldn't know that.
you did that too? Come on. Poor Eagle. Thank you so much. The day after my sister's birthday. Is it?
She gets more excited about it being the day after someone's birthday than she does when she actually talks about the baby. You notice that?
Fresh and all. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. So,
But she doesn't even say, like, don't make me laugh or anything. Nothing.
I don't know. You go through things and it makes you look at things differently, you know? Yeah, 4 days old, Nikki. She's a new baby. And it's time to do something different, y'all. This, I don't want to come on here and fight with people every day. And, I just don't want to.
By the way, this lasted about 15 minutes.
Do it. Why? For what? Yes, Neil and Emily's birthdays are 1 day apart. So Neil's birthday is April the 27th, and then his sister's is.
Oh, that's another thing. You just reminded me, Sunflower. So she says they still have the rental car. If Craig doesn't drive and you were in the hospital for a week, why would you pay for a rental car? Why wouldn't you bring it back and then get it again? That part of the story didn't add up to me either.
The 29th. And then, get this, as crazy as that is, right? You have Neil, 27th. Then baby is 29th. And then my Talon, my 18-year-old, is May 1st. Remember when I said I might have her on Talon's birthday or Neil's birthday? Well, I had her right smack in the middle of both of their birthdays. So I agree, it's not worth it. No, it's not. It's just not. It's just not, y'all. Like I said, I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to come on here and be like, vent my frustrations or call something out that makes me mad. I mean, I'm human, but this.
Now, I don't remember, but I believe that I wasn't allowed to drive for like a week, maybe, until the stitches were, I think they were dissolving stitches, but I think it was about a week or two. They wanted the stitches done before they allowed me to drive, if I remember correctly.
This constant, back and forth, and I just, I'm over it. It's just too much. I know, right? At this point, just have all their birthdays together. It's like me and my sister and brother. Yes, 1 day after Neil's. Let's just go back to true crime. Leave those idiots sitting with the devil where they belong.
Again, this lasted 15 minutes.
How are you? Catch me if you can. I hope you're doing good. Goody Queen, I'm in the middle of both of them. Oh, hang on, guys. Give me just a second. So 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and she is 20 inches long.
Here's the other thing I found weird too. Babies don't leave the hospital at the same weight they're born at. How come she didn't say they always lose weight? How come they didn't say like, she came home from the hospital at 7-Eleven, or she was born at 8'4", but now she weighs 7'9" or 10. I found that odd too. Why are you only sticking with what she was at the hospital rather than what she came home with. When's your first doctor's appointment? When's your first checkup? Just too many questions. Thank you, Tony.
I gotta look at her card. I think it was 20. I think she's 20 inches long. Hold on. Hold on, I'll tell you.
And she keeps saying, hold on. But here's the thing. It's not going to be a baby sitting next to her. Thank you, Justin. It's not going to be a baby sitting next to her because she wouldn't be able to be loud. It's not going to be her kid because who's watching the baby? So I don't know why she keeps saying, hold on. I'm assuming it's her kid, but it's definitely not a baby because she wouldn't talk that loud with a baby there, in my opinion.
I'm pretty sure that she's 20. I think she's 20 inches. She's long. She's a long baby. I'm telling you, we don't have little kids, little babies. She's smaller than Neil and Christian were, but she's
Exactly, Retha.
Hold on a second, guys. Oh Lord. Trying to freaking get the card. She's such a fatty. She's got the
So she's making it out like this baby is right next to her. I doubt that. There's no way you're talking so freely with a brand new baby who's not even cooing. Nah, I'm not buying it.
the cutest little jaws, like little fat jaws.
Yeah, Irish.
Hang on a second. Because that's gonna nag my soul too now. Like normally I'm so tired and exhausted. Normally I have that down pat, but
Okay, here's another thing. You just left the hospital where all you have had time is time to sleep. What are you so exhausted from?
hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. 19 inches. She's 19 inches. Kendall was 18 inches. And all of the boys were the ones that are 21 inches. So yeah, 19 inches long, 8 pounds, 4 ounces. She was, just to throw a little bone at the people that keep saying all these bad things about my child. She was born on time.
Tell me who said something bad about her child. I don't remember anybody saying anything bad about her child ever.
39 weeks. She's healthy. Yeah, she wouldn't turn and she got stuck. That's the facts. And there were more complications in that. But yeah, that right there was
Now she says there were more complications than that.
That was rough, Buckeye, Trisha. And if you guys, when they told me that she was, in the bottom, I was like, what in the, like, what are you even saying? Like, you're looking at it wrong.
Brittany, if you would have had prenatal care, this wouldn't even be an issue.
You're going to have to, to get that ultrasound and do it again because y'all aren't seeing something right. That just don't even make any sense at all. You got to, that don't make a
Somehow I don't think that conversation ever took place.
A lick of sense. Something ain't right. And yeah, I mean, oh God, y'all, this incision hurts. And if you are a bigger girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's even more difficult because they cut across the whole bottom of your belly. Oh. I don't know. What do you guys, have you ever heard of that? I'm curious to ask you all that. Have you ever heard of a baby being at the bottom of somebody's belly like that? Oh, one of my nieces is named Emily. We call her M. Oh, well, I'm going to call her Mimi. So, her name. I'm going to call her Emmy or Mimi. Probably Mimi.
Why would you call it innie? Like a belly button?
She looks like a Mimi to me. So was she due at the beginning of May? Yes, Sally, she was. So I didn't share my due date with you guys because obviously for good reasons. It wasn't because of you guys.
Okay, so she didn't share a due date. How long is it? Isn't a pregnancy 42 weeks? Isn't that full term? I know 39 is still considered full term, but it's 42 weeks, isn't it? So if a regular pregnancy is 42 weeks, then you did share your due date because that would have been mid-May. Oh, it's 40 weeks? For some reason, I thought it was 42. I'm a bad mom. That's what happens when you have scheduled C-sections. You don't even think about weeks. But she did. She said mid-May, which would have been right.
Guys, it wasn't because of you. You all are awesome, but I didn't share my due date because look at what happened.
Here we go.
You know, somebody's selling my kid's picture online.
Now I'm selling your kid's picture online.
And I mean, what is that? My youngest daughter's name is Emily. I call her Emmy. Oh, Buckeye Trish. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Let me see. My youngest daughter's name.
Again, I had scheduled C-sections, one at 36 weeks and one at 38 weeks. So I didn't know how long I was supposed to be going.
Name's Emily. I call her Emmy. Soak it all in, Cootie Queen. The days are long, but the years are short. Are you still able to breastfeed? Yes. I wasn't able to do my last because of complications at delivery. So far, yes. Oh, thank you, Just Arian. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. Y'all don't. It really means so much to me. When the day that I went into the hospital.
Oh, allegedly I was, Yarn.
It was crazy. Like, news got out, I guess. I don't remember exactly how news got out, but the news had got out that I was going into labor or whatever. And when I woke up from the C-section, y'all were already freaking like blowing me up with messages asking me.
When did they put you out for a C-section? I didn't get put out. I didn't even know they still did that these days. Why would they put you out?
About meal trains and stuff. I was like, what? Yes, Opal, it is. Hang on a second. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Janice, that's what I said too. When I had preeclampsia with the kids, with the twins, they entered me in a hospital and I did not leave that hospital for a couple of weeks after I gave birth. Well, not a couple of weeks after I gave birth, but a couple of weeks from when I went in. I think I was there 3 or 4 weeks in total.
Yeah, S-Dubs, are you in Discord? I thought you were in Discord. Well, I knew when I seen you didn't go live for 2 days because that's never happened. That's never happened in the whole time that I've watched you. Nikki, baby, ain't that the truth? Enjoy life. I'm not kidding. People were like, and I'm only saying this because it's to, I just want to like acknowledge how this community, there's a lot of bad here, but there is a lot of good. You know what I mean? And you guys are so proactive and just you know, just in.
Jordan, it's a public picture that her mother-in-law put on Facebook. I went into someone's live. They said how to find it. I went and find it, and I put it in a Discord. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
To doing everything you can to help situations. And I really appreciate that. I really do. No Mad Beat said, I thought she was. There was one in there. Yeah, I thought she was a part of the Discord too. Am I losing my mind? I don't know. So Dinah says, I'm so glad that it's all ended. Just good news. Yeah, we are now in recovery phase, right? So that's going to be a, I told you as soon as you don't go live, everyone would know. Diana did say that. She said, Brittany, they're going to know you're in labor as soon as you don't go live. S Dubs says, I love crying happy tears. Oh, S Dubs.
Jordan, it's a public picture.
Enjoy life. Is your dad okay? You doing all right? You'll have to go back right after she was born. What? Someone is selling it. Yeah, Digs for Truth. I'm not going to stay focused on that for too long, but yes, absolutely. And it's not fair. I can't. You know what? I'm not even going to give any of them that. That's an infant. That's a baby. That's my baby. My baby. That's my family. My family has a right to share their grandbaby or, their new addition to the family.
They have a right to share their grandbaby or a new addition to the family, but which is it? Is it a grandbaby or is it a new addition to the family? Because that seemed a little odd.
Shouldn't have to walk on eggshells. Nobody should have to do that. Nobody.
Oh, don't worry, Aaron. She shows it on this live. The exact same picture.
No, Nikki, what happened was my mother-in-law had shared a photo because that's her grandbaby. I mean, I'm not mad at her for that. That's her grandbaby. She's excited. And sick people who I don't even know I don't understand it. I will never understand the obsession, but they went to my mother-in-law's social media and,
which, by the way, I did not even know her mother-in-law's name.
Got the photo. What exactly? Carolina Moon. And the comment was made that if they become a member of the person's channel.
Yarn, I didn't show it publicly. I didn't even get the original picture.
They can join her Discord and see my baby.
And this is all fabricated bullshit. This was never said. None of this was ever said. This is completely fucking fabricated.
So you're selling my kid's picture.
Nobody is selling your kid's picture, you fucking psycho.
For memberships.
Not for membership. Brittany, you're not that important. I don't know what it's taking you to get this. Nobody is paying for your picture, ever. Not your baby, not you, nothing.
I mean, that's an infant. You're selling my infant's photo.
Nobody is selling your infant's photo. Nobody would buy it. Nobody's going to pay a membership for something that they could go see for free. Jesus Christ.
For memberships. Like what?
Like what?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm fuck that, man.
Then why are you doing it? Not only are you lying, you're fabricating shit, and you're just making stuff up.
I don't want to do this. Y'all can find something else, somebody else. Right, Buckeye Tricia. And she's, I mean, not only did they go and grab the photo up, but they left comments too. The comments they left to her were just egregious.
First of all, I had nothing to do with fucking comments. I wasn't even on the goddamn page. Cat's out of the bag now. Someone fucking gave it to me. I don't know her mother-in-law. I didn't know the name, nothing. But I'm not going to rat out people. That's what these people do. That's not what I do.
You mean to tell me that someone is selling your baby's pictures, they don't get no sorrier than, well, shit. I don't even know.
There you go. Good point, Peachy. You know what, Brittany? You sold a bunch of teenagers that you didn't even know. This is so weird. Yeah, we took no part in leaving comments. Nobody even knew where the picture came from. But let's just spin a story because lying is what you do best. You don't take control of the internet has an opinion on Brittany. The sooner you accept that, the better off you'll be. That's true.
Well, that's at the bottom of the ocean. That's so sad to do so. Yeah. I had my moment. Listen, of anger, and it is what it is. And I don't want to give her anything. I don't want to give any of these people another second.
You would think that I scouted out her mother-in-law and found this fucking picture. Everybody knows the first person to say she even gave birth. It had nothing to do with me. But let's just blame Laura. Fuck you, Brittany.
I mean, it's just too much. I can only imagine who done that. Is just freaking disgrace, and it's all humanity to sell a child's picture for memberships when over here on your side.
And now this rumor spreads. And now this continues to go on. I'm going to say this again, loud and clear. Brittany is not a celebrity. This may offend people, so I apologize. She is a morbidly obese lowlife who is nothing but a baby pumper, who has a lowlife piece of shit boyfriend who doesn't work. She's a liar. She's a grifter. And she's a lowlife piece of shit. Ain't nobody fucking paying $1 to see her fucking baby. Guess what? Nobody cares. It was nothing more than curiosity, plain and simple. I don't know why her subs or her think she's something special. She's not. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I really, truly mean that. She's a lol cow. It's about as exciting as looking at Cheney and Rev's kid. Nobody cares. Nobody's paying it.
Just want to love her and see her. And yeah, exactly. Yep, Sally. That's what we told her. She's going to have to put her, yep.
But the way these people are acting, they're acting like I snuck up to the hospital. I took a camera and I started getting pictures. I went into her house and I looked in the windows and I took pictures of her kids. And I tracked her like a private eye to the doctor and I took pictures. No, it was a fucking public picture.
Hold on. She said,
and everybody saw it long before I did.
All right, let me see. My heart's in Mississippi said she said it very slyly, but she said it, but she did not steal your joy, and don't let her. Oh, no.
I mean, if Brittany wanted me to be a cunt, I could have easily fucking shown it publicly. People asked me yesterday to see it publicly. I said, hell no. I was like, it's not my baby to show. Yeah, JLR is in a bushes looking to get a snapshot. Absolutely.
They're not. Hey, Savvy. It's all right. Yeah.
But I think her and Nonsense are friends. I really do. Because for nonsense to think that Brittany is that important that it fucking matters speaks volumes to me. That's everything I need to know about nonsense. Thank you, Tony. You are so pretty. You're a big mama. Now you know I love you, Tony. You're so pretty.
Let me see. I'm telling you, S-dubs. I don't know. I don't know. So,
Yarn, honestly, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, literally didn't do anything wrong. If these people have such a problem, then I should have shown it publicly. I mean, if you're going to accuse me of all this shit, not you personally, I'm saying them. If they're going to accuse me of all this shit, then I should have just shown it publicly. Plain and simple. And then they would have a reason to fucking bitch.
all right, let me see. Hang on a second. Oh, my Lord.
But I legit did nothing wrong.
Sorry, guys. Oh, Ashlyn, thank you. I got a funny message. Ashlyn, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. Oh, that's so nice. That crypt keeper could steal Brittany's joy. Oh, my Lord. Nomad.
And I'll even go one step further. Now that she showed the picture, it doesn't matter. But to find the picture, I even said to someone, like, how did you find it? All you had to put in, and this was said in someone else's chat, all you had to put in was me and my baby Emily. It was something like that. And then boom, it's the first picture that popped up. That's how easy it was to find. I didn't even know the mother's name, her last name, nothing. Like I don't care. Thank you, Justin. So there's no reason for me to look up the name or anything. I mean, out of curiosity, we were curious, but I didn't know the name. And I wasn't going to ask someone, well, what's the name? So we tried using Craig's name. That didn't work. But literally all you had to put in was me and my baby Emily, and boom, it popped up. That's how we found it. We heard someone say that. And they were like, oh, in another chat. That's how it was found. That's how easy it was to find. And then when you look at the name, you realize, oh, that must be the mother-in-law. The names match. So the fact that I'm getting blamed for all of it, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you search new baby Emily. Well, there's a lot of new baby Emilys, but it was me and my baby Emily. And boom, there it was. First post. Yeah, someone on here announced it. But why don't you go after them, Brittany?
Give me a second. Right, Diana. Right. It is. It is. It absolutely is. But we keep going. Look, it's Ivy. Ivy League is in the house. Ashlyn, thank you so much. Love you. Thank you for being so supportive. Ivy League, how are you? Love you.
Oh, yeah. Nonsense. Miss Perfect. Fucking, she did a whole live about it, I heard.
Thank you to just the Arian. If I didn't tell you, thank you already. To the people, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Y'all gonna make me cry.
See, I was wondering that too. With so I didn't have an emergency, but with an emergency C-section, wouldn't they keep you awake to make sure that everything is good? I could see a scheduled C-section maybe putting you under, but I'm pretty sure that they want to keep you awake for C-sections if possible. I don't know why they would knock her out for a C-section. Now, Clue talks about that she was knocked out for a C-section. But I don't think hers was an emergency. I think that was scheduled. Schedule is awake. I was awake for both of mine. Yeah, exactly.
Hang on. How are you, Ivy League? Oh, yeah, and also, I did not have the what do you call it, guys? Why can't I think tonight? Damn it. I've got brain fog. I've seriously, ever since I had the C-section, I feel like this. Like I just, like my mind is just warped.
Okay, a C-section, drugs don't do anything to your brain. They just numb out your body.
I don't know. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
So she just happened to fall into the 6%. Okay.
Hang on a minute. Yes. Opal, I'll message you back in a little bit, honey. Y'all are so sweet. I get tickled.
Look at that laugh. She doesn't need a belly pillow then.
Anastasia. Oh, anesthesia causes. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you for telling me that, Jiggy. And oh, can I just say also, just I'm just really complaining to you guys tonight. Not only do I have brain fog, but damn, your throat's sore and your tongue hurts after, right? My throat for 2 days was raw.
That's because of the drugs. That's normal, Brittany.
And my tongue hurt. Like it almost felt like I bit my tongue while I was in surgery, or I say surgery, but while I was under having the C-section.
A C-section is surgery.
I did not stay awake for my C-section. And I'm glad I didn't. They were going to. They gave me the spinal and everything. From my, hold on a second. Dumb question. Was the midwife at your home or the hospital? Oh, no, S-Dubs. I was at the hospital.
So she had a midwife at the hospital. Midwives rarely go to the hospital. There would be no reason for a midwife to be at a hospital unless they came with you from the house to the hospital. But having a midwife, you would need a doctor to do surgery.
No home births. Oh, and my boobs are sore. Got it pumped. Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just the epidural. I was wide awake. They were going to do that, just the RN. They were going to do that.
Here we go. So they weren't going to do anything for her C-section. They were just going to put her in pain.
That Kendall was going to be in there with me, my daughter.
So now her daughter was going to be in there listening, but not Craig.
This all happened
because a 20-year-old daughter couldn't watch her little brothers while her boyfriend was at the hospital giving birth to his daughter. Make that make sense.
Been so fast that nobody had time to make it to the hospital. Nobody. By the time that, but let me just say, nobody got to see her be born. Nobody.
So she drove herself to the hospital in labor?
Because because of how dangerous everything was. Everything went south.
Dangerous all C-sections are dangerous. That should have nothing to do with anything.
Fast. With my other pregnancies, like.
Now again, before, didn't she say that she had time? Like they did 3 ultrasounds. It sounds like plenty of time for people to get to the hospital. And Craig could have called people and said she's at the hospital. Let's just say he couldn't go. Okay, fine. So why didn't he call anybody and tell him to go to the hospital?
I got to the hospital and then Craig, my dad, mother-in-law, all of them got there a little bit later. And then,
Okay, she just said that nobody could make it. Now she said I got to the hospital. Craig and my dad came. Which is it?
We had the baby. Not even nowhere near that this time. Yeah.
One would think when she was leaving the house, Craig would have known that she was in labor. So you just drove yourself to the hospital and the midwife met you there? Let's hear that again. I just want to hear that again.
Oh, no, S-Dubs. I was at the hospital. No home births. Oh, and my boobs are sore. Hang on a minute. Yes. Opal, I'll message you back in a little bit, honey. Y'all are so sweet. I get tickled. Anastasia. Oh, anesthesia causes. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you for telling me that, Jiggy. And oh, can I just say also, just I'm just really complaining to you guys tonight. Not only do I have brain fog, but damn, your throat's sore and your tongue hurts after, right? My throat for 2 days was raw, and my tongue hurt like it almost felt like I bit my tongue while I was in surgery, or I say surgery, but while I was under having the C-section. I did not stay awake for my C-section. And I'm glad I didn't. They were going to. They gave me the spinal and everything. From my, hold on a second.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. With the preeclampsia, they wouldn't have put her under. They would have had her awake, right? I would think.
Dumb question. Was the midwife at your home or the hospital? Oh, no, S-Dubs. I was at the hospital. No home births. Oh, and my boobs are sore.
No, so why would you need a midwife at a hospital, though? Honestly, you wouldn't need a midwife is someone in place of a doctor for you to have a home birth. It just, none of this makes sense. Yeah, she does, Yarn.
Got it pumped. Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just the epidural. I was wide awake. They were going to do that, just the RN. They were going to do that. Kendall was going to be in there with me, my daughter. This all happened so fast that nobody had time to make it to the hospital. Nobody. By the time that, but let me just say, nobody got to see her be born. Nobody, because of how dangerous everything was. Everything went south fast. With my other pregnancies, like I got to the hospital, and then Craig, my dad, mother-in-law, all of them got there a little bit later, and then we had the baby. Not even nowhere near that this time. Yeah.
Now she paused because she realized that didn't make sense.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, they were going to at first, but then it got really bad. And yeah. So basically I was given an epidural. I was dilated to a 4 when I came in. Dilated to a 4. But my contractions were super close. Hold on a second. Oh, it was scary. It was terrifying. They gave me an epidural. I was dilated to a 4. I'm trying to remember how it was. Oh God, it was so bad, y'all. My contractions were at that point every 5 minutes. So here's where it gets weird, and I've never experienced this. My contractions have never been that close together.
See, that's the part I don't know anything about, because I never had a labor pain because I had 2 scheduled C-sections. But I don't even remember them telling me if I was dilated, because it didn't matter. And I really don't remember them ever saying anything. But I don't know, like, is that part? Hey, sweet Steva, is that part of the story legit? Like, I have no idea.
You were awake?
What's a good dilator that they do the epidural? You have to be at least 4 centimeters for an epidural.
Mine was scheduled due to breech birth. Yeah. So, yeah, there's so much. It was okay. So what I was saying is, I've never experienced contractions that are so close together, but not being dilated further along. Does that make sense? Like, I was only dilated to a 4, but I was having contractions that were 5 minutes apart. And then I dilate to a 6. I go from a 4 to a 6. And then I start having contractions 15 seconds apart, you guys. Hold on 1 second. What is it, baby?
All right. So a kid just came in. So the baby's definitely not in the room.
If you guys can just give me 1 minute, I got to go turn my son's light on for him. Wait, so did you know it was a girl or did you find out after?
That's true too.
Wait a minute. Wait, so did you know it was a girl or did you find out after you woke up? Digs for truth. I didn't know until after I woke up. And I got to tell y'all about that too. That's correct. Hold on 1 minute. X amount of words. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Oh my God. Hold on. 1 minute, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, congratulations on your baby. Thank you, X amount. Rhonda says, I had 3 C-sections in a row, 20, 21, and 23 years old when I had my 3. Girl, first of all, you're beautiful. Is that your hair color? I wish I could pull that off. If I knew that I could pull that color off, I would so have that hair color. Rhonda, you are very pretty. And I don't know how you did. My hat's off to you.
Guys, hit the thumbs up because you love me.
My hat's off to you because I'm telling you right now that if I had 1 C-section in my earlier pregnancies, I would not have had 6 kids. I'm telling you. I will take a vaginal birth any day.
I'm going to say it again. You feel like shit in the hospital, but as soon as you come home, everything is forgotten. So I don't know why she's still saying, oh my God, it's so horrible. You wouldn't feel like this once you got home.
Any day over this. This is painful. Brittany, it didn't show up. My membership shows that I have been here for 13 months. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube not showing our milestones with you. And congratulations on your bundle of joy. Gina, thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And thank you I know, Gina, you've been here for forever. Sparkleberry Shine, how are you, love? Good to see you. Carolina Moon, you totally could. You think so? You think so, S-Dubs? It's beautiful, Rhonda. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Miss Gloria. Let me see.
I said the same thing, sweet Stevia.
Hold on. Oh, I'm exhausted, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I'm probably not going to be live much longer. Got a lot going on. C-section is awful. Can't even put yourself in and out of bed by yourself. Right. Enjoy life. Right.
I disagree. I was in and out of bed, no problem.
And it definitely is one of those experiences, I will say, that it's definitely one of those experiences where the more you move around, the easier it is. The problem is moving around, getting yourself to move around. That first, oh man, when they made me get out of that bed to go up to, my room or whatever.
Okay, right there, they're not making you walk to your room. They're making you walk around so you don't get a, so you don't get a blood clot, but they're not making you walk up to your room.
I thought I was dying. Like, that was the hardest thing I ever done. Whose message is Luminous? Wait, what happened? Nikki Baby says, just an FYI, put the only channel I'm the only channel you're a member of? Oh, thank you, Nikki. I feel so special. Congratulations on being a member for 12 months.
Oh no, she's only tired when money's not coming in. When money's coming in, she's wide awake.
You are awesome. Nikki, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No, I don't remember her saying anything about the boys and the new baby.
Oh. Let's see. If we get to see her bit, she's just so adorable. Listen, Linda. She's absolutely beautiful, and I probably will. KDP has been a member for 31 months. Congrats.
So KDP says, congrats, Emily is beautiful. How'd you see Emily? Because you're not on Ranch. So how'd you happen to see Emily?
Emily is beautiful. Thank you, KDP. 31 months. Holy moly. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited for the clothes. Like, she's still little, so some of the clothes I have, she can't fit in yet. But I'm so excited. Like, and the bows, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? It's hard. Like, that's the hard part. Like, I want to be able to take pictures,
See, that's weird too. I want to be able to take pictures. Why aren't you taking tons of pictures? Yeah, they were snooping too. I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Crafty, thank you so much for being a member for 19 months. Thank you so much for continuing to stay with us and support us.
Emily's the baby.
Let me see. Hell no. No. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, Joan. Not that big Georgia bows, though. Hell no. No. I showed y'all the bows already. I showed them to
Sarah.
You. No. Baby Emily is so beautiful. Has so much hair. Yeah, she does. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. She got a head full of hair. Remember all the heartburn? Yep.
It sure is, Born. She named the baby Emily Rose. She sure did.
In all seriousness, I'm just going to put it out here and tell you guys. I almost died. It was bad. It was I'm not, coming on here being a baby trying to get attention or, people to feel sorry for me or anything.
Here we go.
Thing like that. Just strictly cut to the chase. Remove all the fluff. I almost died. What?
She almost died. That's her story. She's sticking with it. She almost died.
Happened was the more my contractions would advance and the more I dilated, the more my blood pressure shot up. My blood pressure was at a dangerous level. They started outfitting my bed, preparing for me to go into seizures. They were absolutely, my iron count was so low from being sick. Because remember, I told you guys I couldn't hold. Remember, I would tell you I'd eat, but it would come right back up pretty much. My iron levels were so low that I had to have.
Yarn, you know what she was named after? These are the two things she was named after. A ghost movie called The Haunting of Emily Rose, or The Possession of Emily Rose. And Craig had a girl in school, in middle school or elementary school, that he liked, and her name was Emily Rose. That's how the name came.
Multiple blood transfusions. Multiple.
Now she had multiple blood transfusions.
I'm not having any more kids. I can't. It'll kill me. By the grace of God, and thank you, Jesus, with everything that's in me. The baby is healthy. She's perfectly healthy. But with me, it was bad. It was bad. And she thought, and my doctor is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She's done this for 40 years, 30 plus years. And she thought that maybe once they got the epidural in me, because my contractions were so close, I would go ahead and dilate the rest of the way. And we could, she told me, she's like, there's a chance we give you this epidural, you're going to push this baby out. There's a chance. I guess they were going to try to somehow reposition.
Okay. If we give you an epidural, you're going to push the baby out. I thought the baby was transverse, that they saw on an ultrasound 3 different times. So which is it? Justin, where you at? Think about that for a second. How would they allow you to push the baby out if it was transverse? That wouldn't happen.
The baby to where I could push her out. That idea lasted for 5 minutes. I got the epidural. I kind of drifted off after that because, finally I've been, at that point, it was like 11 o'clock. And I had been in, labor since 5:30. And my contraction.
Okay. She was in labor since 5:30, but said she didn't get to the hospital till 7. Like, none of this adds up.
Were 15 seconds apart from each other. I literally had to get an epidural with contractions. Back labor. I have full-blown back labor, by the way. All my contractions were in my back, which is exactly how it's always been. I had to get.
No, Craig was not with her.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Now she's pausing because she realized she lied again.
A minute. Hold on. Realification. Congratulations on the safe arrival of baby Emily. Brittany, the future of your YouTube channel is up to you. Nobody is talking about you. If you don't talk about nobody, won't be none. Who are you exactly? Who are you? Really? Nobody's talking about me? As long as I'm not talking about them? You sure you want to say that? How long has it been since I've been live? Wednesday, right? Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? I haven't been live since Tuesday night of last week. And from what I have been seen or been told about and what I have seen with my own eyes, that's all people have been doing is talking trash. And I'm not even over here saying, I'm not even going live. And who sold your baby's picture for memberships? If you don't show receipts, then it didn't happen. Please stop the drama and talk about your sweet Emily and true crime. Okay. If I didn't show it, it never happened. Is that, wow. Please stop the drama and talk about your sweet.
Who sold your baby's pictures for memberships? Nobody. If you don't show receipts and it didn't happen, Brittany, please stop the drama and talk about your sweet Emily and true crime. And she gets mad at that comment. Justin, where are you?
Emily and true crime? Okay. If I didn't show it, it never happened. Is that, wow. Oh, thank you, KCG. It was good seeing you. Wow.
Are you serious? That's what she said? Oh, that makes all fucking perfect sense now. Where has nonsense been for the last fucking 9 months? Get the fuck out of here. She's friends with Brittany. Nonsense, she isn't talking about a pregnant creator. Well, guess what? She's not pregnant anymore.
I don't even know. I'm not even, I ain't got time. I can't with that comment. Like, if anybody thinks I made that up.
There you are, Justin. Did you see what Yarn said? I don't know if you saw it. I thought it was funny, though. I was like, where are you? Where'd that comment go? I just had it pinned. Shit, where'd it go? Here it is. No, it was after that. Let me play while I look.
There are other channels that can vouch for that and say, I mean, oh, I saw a picture. It happened, and she's beautiful, just like her mom.
I thought you'd smile at that, Justin.
Oh, Yehuda. That's legit. Right, Travis? It didn't happen. Quit trying to gaslight. We want to hear about baby girl. That is so much more interesting than trolls and haters. The haters never stop talking about Brittany. Yeah. Do we have a baby? Yes, Sparkleberry Shine. We have a girl. We have a baby girl. Rhonda says, I'm a creator.
She moved on to Julie for like a week or a month, whatever. So all of a sudden she's worried about talking about a pregnant creator. Get the fuck out of here. That is the biggest crock of shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. Nonsense. Shut the fuck up. You lying ass hope.
Just said tonight that she has your baby's picture in her. Yeah. So here's what was said. Now, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you if this constitutes as selling a photo. Okay.
No, he's not fucking with you on. They were just disagreeing.
A creator says, I'm not going to drop the baby's picture out publicly, but if you become a member on my channel, you can be added to my Discord. And
none of that happened. Not 1 ounce of that happened.
There's the baby's picture in my
lies
Discord. So if you want to see my child, my baby, this creator is throwing out a bid for you to become a member of her channel, which will make you eligible to join her Discord that just so happens to have a photo of my child.
That is an absolute fucking lie. Now let me tell you how it really went down. Someone said, have you seen the baby? I said, yeah, the baby's so cute. It's all fat and pudgy. I said, I don't mean fat in a bad way. I mean, it's all fat and pudgy. It looks like Craig. So they said, can you show it? I said, no, I wouldn't show and this is all in my live last night. I said, I wouldn't show the baby publicly. It's not for me to do. It's not for me to show. I said, I put it in Discord. I said, but that's it. I said, I would never show the baby publicly. That's what was said. And you can verify that on my live last night. Fuck you, Brittany. Fuck you, Nonsense. Why don't you try telling the fucking truth for once? So now Nonsense is fucking lying like Brittany, because that's exactly what I said last night. If I knew Brittany was going to pull this, fuck, I would have shown live. I would have shown it the fucking, I would have shown it. I don't know. I didn't watch Nonsense. I just heard.
My infant. Put a 1 in chat if that constitutes as selling a photo of a kid, because to me,
too bad that never fucking happened, Brittany.
You're bartering for memberships with my...
No, Brittany, you're lying. Lying. Straight up fucking lying.
Kid's picture. And nobody's calling, like, people in your chat aren't calling that out. Look, I'm not going to get hung up on it. I made my mind up before I even went live tonight and said this wasn't going to be my topic. These people are not going to take this,
But I guess you good buddy Nonsense. I guess that's who you're going to believe. The girl that has come after you for 3 fucking years, instead of just going to my live and checking it for yourself. No, that would be too easy.
I'm no victim. I didn't just go through what I went through and be blessed with such an amazing, beautiful little girl to come and fight with demons who have nothing better to do than, rip my life apart and try to find anything and everything they can to try to hurt people.
Brittany, you're not that fucking important. I know that you think you are, but you're not. Nobody cares, Brittany. It was out of curiosity for the simple fact that's all we fucking heard about for months. Baby, 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 baby. Okay, I knew the second you didn't go live that night that the baby was here. And I told everybody she had the baby. And then it was confirmed by somebody who I guess knew your mother-in-law's or your wannabe mother-in-law's Facebook. None of us knew it, Brittany. She didn't tell it either. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyone that hangs in her chat is trash like her. I'm not going to call anybody else trash, but I am going to say that it's really questionable.
What's really questionable is that all the people in your fucking chat didn't listen to what I actually said. That's what's questionable.
The things that people will go along with for the sake of being a part of a crowd.
The baby picture was in there for a short amount of time. I keep getting messages. I don't see a baby because it was only in there for a very short amount of time.
I don't know. It's way too much. Yehuda, they don't care. Kimmy says they better stop or Emily's Auntie Army will be defending her. Oh boy, does
Justin is not picking on yarn. Stop. They're fine.
Jeez, this baby's got lots of I said that today, y'all. I was like, she has so many people that love her. Kimmy says, I will say nonsense isn't my cup of tea, but she definitely was outraged and called it for what it was, vile and pathetic. Well, that's good. I've heard a couple things the last few days. She's calling stuff out. That's, Now, hopefully she eventually comes to the realization that me and the other person she says are just alike. Couldn't be further from the truth. We are two totally different people. Hang on one second.
And that's the thing too. All she would have to do is listen to my live from the other night. That's it. That's all she would have to do. Just listen to my live, Brittany. You would hear it for yourself. Fucking idiot.
Okay, guys.
But then she would know the truth and she wouldn't garner all the sympathy that, oh my God, Laura's so awful.
Yeah. I mean, I could show you Shady's. Yeah. I mean, we could do that. I forgot about that. Shady had made a post. Real facts. Why aren't you focused on your baby and your family? What? Thank you for the 5.
Amen. And notice how happy she gets. Why aren't you focused on your baby or your family? And your stories are not making sense. Liar McLiar from Liarville. Say Nonsense restreamed your live from May 1st and was super triggered and outraged. Oh, well.
$5. Liar McLiar face. Ninny C says, congratulations on the addition.
Yeah, she's cracking the fuck up. But she needs a pillow so desperately.
To your family. Thank you so much, Ninny. I appreciate that. The Pooh, what is up? Hey. I agree. Say, oh yeah, we're all right. We're good, y'all. That is not even, that's funny. It tickles me pink when they pay to tell me about myself. It really does. I'm like, okay, I see you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Hold up. Justin, don't leave. I I know that Justin and Yarn were going back and forth, but they're both adults. They can handle it themselves. They don't need other people getting involved. That's why I said for other people to hush and stay out of it. Because Yarn can handle herself, Justin can handle himself. They're both adults. There was a misunderstanding. They worked it through, and there's no reason for either one of them to leave. But it should stay between them. I didn't say your comments were weird. I didn't see all of it.
It's just a crazy experience, guys, you know? The whole thing. My belly's gone, though. Well, I still have some stomach, but a lot of it's gone. I feel like a human again. I can actually get in the car, in and out of the car today, which was interesting. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, now we got to work on the car. It's time to, got lots of stuff to do. Oh, shout out to Sinner, by the way. I heard a clip. Somebody sent me a clip of Sinner. No, it was a War Eagle. War Eagle posted it. Oh, D, thank you so much for the $5. And Jada and D in the house.
She's perfectly fine. I know you do, Yarn.
Glad to see you guys back. I haven't been doing it, but let me get y'all a.
Yarn wasn't yelling.
Not the right thing. Hold on. Let me get you a round of applause.
Guys, come on. Can we all just get along? I love you both. Can we all just get along?
The gong, the infamous gong. They need to troll Sally. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me move this. I got to get another phone case. Y'all, it's embarrassing. My raggedy. I've got a busted screen cover and my phone case is like chipping away. Like I got a brand new phone. Well, it's new to me. Like I've had it for a little while now. But
yeah, that's another thing. She just said that she can get in and out of the car. How is she driving already? How would she possibly be driving?
Anyway, I'm just talking about nothing that matters. What ended up for the vehicle for you, Britt? Oh, Diana, no. We didn't. So we still have the rental right now. Ultimately, let me see. Oh, I'm glad to be back, Dee.
Amber, I'm thinking the same thing. I agree with that comment. I was going to say that to Justin. I don't even know who this person is.
There's definitely back. Yeah, I don't know. They're definitely back to their unrighteous self.
I mean, I understand that she would have to go home. She would have to get in a car. But she's making it out like she was driving.
Carolina Moon, I don't think they ever left from it.
And for someone who cried about a pillow, she sure seems fine.
I'm just saying. Oh, 241 in chat. Can we get a thumbs up, guys? Can you guys click that thumbs up? Also, hyping the video helps out a lot too. It's the third. Actually, I think I can give some memberships. Hold on. I'm going to gift a couple memberships. What did I just do? Did I knock us off? Am I still here with y'all? What do they say? Is this my life? Let me see. Britt, when you get tired and need to rest, please know. Yeah, Jiggy, I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm not gonna be here much longer. I am dead tired, guys. I was dead tired when I started the live. I am exhausted. Listen, Linda. This is what I'll say. Right? If anybody comes at me about being tired on this stream, like if there's ever a time for grace, I would think it is right now. Like You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm good. I'm good. I promise. What was I just doing? I was doing something. Oh, shit. I was gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can gift a couple memberships. I appreciate you guys. So, are y'all they better back it up, Jack, because I'll nail them. Oh, you don't want Carolina Moon's ass on y'all. She gonna come for you. But no, in regards to the car, because I completely just skipped over that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get something off. That remember when I told you guys I was looking at that vehicle? No, no. The asking price was insane for the amount of miles on that vehicle. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was flabbergasted. Could not believe it. I was like, oh hell no. And if I'm gonna drop a payment, you know, like monthly, then yeah, we at least need something that not anything remotely even close to new, but reliable, right? So basically, long story short, I'm gonna have to go to a dealership and drop a payment. I mean, that's what it is. And we're still gonna get the Dodge fixed, but we got to do something fast for now. So that's where we're at. To the person, whoever asked that, by the way, thank you for asking. Flight Nurse, welcome to Club Maple. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Katie says, congratulations, Brittany, on the new baby. Katie, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. And Savvy's aunt, thank you for the floating heart. That is so sweet. I don't see.
Now, I can see her being like this if she just admits, yeah, it's been, 5 days. I feel a lot better. I can understand her laughing. And because I remember I laughed. But at the beginning, it was, oh my God, I need a new pillow and I can't laugh and I can't talk and I can't do this and I can't do that. But now she's perfectly fine. Exactly, Holly. That's my point. How are you so worried about driving? But she's got a rental car that she kept.
So I don't like this. How Enjoy Life gave a floating heart. Multiple floating hearts. So see, yeah, it doesn't even show me when people are. Oh, thank you, Katie, for the floating heart. To anybody that gifts, thank you so much for the gifts. Please just know that I don't see all of those on my side for whatever reason. It doesn't show me, and I don't understand why. I don't understand it. But hold on one second. That's crazy, but thank you so much for the gift.
Now I know I definitely did not wait 6 weeks. I think I was driving within a week, honestly.
Yes. Now let's give some membership. Baby. Shout out to Luna Poppy World. Welcome to Club Mabel. Thank you so much, Luna. Welcome. Hold on a second. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Luna, for the heart. That's sweet. You guys are so really nice. You really are. I appreciate you. All right, let me see. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Membership, gifting. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's see who got them. Tammy says, I'm going to listen while I fall asleep. I hope sleep well. I'm glad that you had a precious baby girl. Wish I could hold her. My boys are 16 and 19. Aw, Tammy, I wish you could too. Outlaw Media, Furio, Sydney Queen, Breeze to Wind, and Scott's Messerschmitt. Welcome to Club Maple. Nosy Rosie has been a member for 20 months. Thank you, Nosy Rosie.
Look how happy she is. No, she didn't show you. Look how happy she is. She's getting money. She's getting jewels. Instant recovery.
Rosie, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me see. Did that? Yes, congratulations on your 20. Hold on a second. Let me see if that one. We got one more. Why does it do that? All right, here we go. Nomad Beads, thank you so much, baby, baby. Not sure why it's 4 months. It should be more. Absolutely, Nomad. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And here we go. Let's see who got these. Cassidy.
So now she gave away her 10 and she has nothing left for the rest of the month.
Eaton. Lisa. Hugh Benita. Mark. You okay, reality? I don't know what a gorilla salad is. PJ. Yeah, has anybody heard from PJ?
Justin.
We don't know any of them, but Clue's gorilla salad is funny. That's true. I mean, that's true. Is there anybody in here that was just gifted? Can you like speak up if you were just gifted? Like, I don't recognize those names. I'm not saying that they're trolls or anything, but I didn't recognize. Oh, 77. Wow. Thank you so much. Look at that bright fuchsia. She was in the Discord earlier. Okay, so maybe she's just tired. Let me see. Hold on. You are something special. Like, you really are. All that fuss. Yeah, it's been. Your sister-in-law is Emily. Well, get this. I gotta tell Craig this one. It didn't even dawn on me until me and my daughter was talking today.
Okay, I wasn't going to do this live, but I'm not going to have a choice. So, Justin, I hope you hear this. You guys have to understand, Yarn and I have been together for a really long time, and we have a strange kind of relationship where she tells me whatever she wants, and I sometimes ignore it, and other times Yarn, and other times she makes me mad. But I know she does have my best interest at heart. But Yarn, to a subscriber, sometimes you come across a little harsh and they may not understand it. Like, they see a wrench disagreeing with me and they take it personal, and then a fight ensues. So I was kind of watching what was happening. I was hoping that it wasn't going to go where it went, but I don't want to lose either one of you. And what people don't need is other people jumping in, because they may not understand our relationship. But I don't want to lose Justin either. Justin is a pretty good supporter, and I don't want to lose him either. I don't want to lose them either. So people have to understand my relationship with Yarn and not to take it personal. Subs don't take it personal, but I totally get where someone would. But yeah. And that's it. So I just want to keep that in mind. And I've planned on talking to Yarn anyway about it, because it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on the channel. It doesn't look good in general. I understand it, but other people don't. So Justin, I don't want to lose you, and I don't want you to leave. But if Yarn seems to come across rough, I would just ignore her, honestly. But she does mean well, and she has my best interest. But I don't want to lose either one of you. I like you both.
And on, guys. Hold, please. Hold, please.
Oh, you're from Boston? That's funny. I was just talking about that.
One minute. Thank you, 77. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate you. Congratulations to baby Emily. I pray your recovery is swift and how you feel. Oh man. I can use all the prayers and well wishes for recovery. Also,
Because I don't think the baby's there.
oh, peace. Let's just say that. Like, can we pray for peace? You know, that people will just let us be. Let me, if you don't like me and Craig, that's okay. If you want to think that we're pieces of shit that don't amount to nothing, that are, horrible people that walk this planet.
But Corey, that's the thing. There's not a side to be on. There is no sides. It's mine and Yarn's relationship is as strong as can be, but it does come across wrong to other people. And I understand why they see things the way they do. And that's it. Nobody's coming at Yarn. Nobody's coming to get her. But I do get why people see the way they do. She doesn't need other people attacking anybody. I don't need anybody attacking people.
That's okay. I can live with that. I don't dictate my life based off of what other people value me as, Mm-mm-mm. Yes, prayers for recovery and for peace. Everybody deserves peace. Don't you think? I'm so glad that you are recovering at home now. I was praying for you and will continue to pray. My emergency C-section was in 94 and I was young, but still had a long, rough recovery. Ask for help. Luna Papa's pregnancy that I have had, I'd rather just take the time and just do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Ivy, my little baby niece looks like she was pulled out of her daddy's butt. I love you so much. A lot of people say she looks like Craig. She's pretty, y'all. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And I'll
And I'm also shocked that not a single person in her chat asked where the baby is. Where's the baby?
Hmm. One minute, guys. Sorry. Lord. The back. You know more about my time and belt issues than you do what's going on in your own life. You may want to take a break. Why do y'all care so much about what I'm doing, what I got going on?
Because you're the gift that keeps on giving.
I don't know. Yes, Sally. Yes. No, not even. Oh, flight nurse, are you in Discord? Would love to see a picture. Can we please see the photo that is out? I refuse to participate in the games to see Precious Emily's picture. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take back my power. Hold on. I mean, she's already sharing it anyway, isn't she?
So now it's all on me. I am the only one that shared a picture. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I'll show y'all, Emily. When she
Now, I'm going to go with Clue on this, and I'm going to fast forward this because I'm not going to have this setup. And I agree with Clue that this is a total fucking setup of, oh my God, she has my baby on her photo, on her live. So I'm going to fast forward this. All right, so it's at 2:20.
All right, hold on.
I got an idea. How about you two block each other and then you never have to see each other again? Yarn, you can't block him, but Justin, you can block her.
Hold on, I'll share it. Yes, Yehuda, yes. God really listened. Well, she's asleep. God really listened to our prayers. We asked him for chubby cheeks and a head full of dark hair. He really showed out. He did. I need to know where like Spirit Seeker is for real. Because if anybody sees Mandy, aka Spirit Seeker Squad, tell her that she's gifted because she kind of like foretold that we were having a girl and that she was going to have chubby cheeks. Flight Nurse says, I've always thought of discords as tainted due to definition. The traditional definition of the discords, of discords refers to.
Oh, look, she's falling asleep mid-sentence again. Shocker.
Well, some do use their discords for nefarious reasons. Refers to a lack of agreement, harmony, and trust between people or things. That's true. I've thought about that as well, Flight Nurse. Absolutely. But yes, for you, I will. For you guys, I will. And not only that, like maybe this freaking weird witch lady would stop sharing or selling my kid's photo.
Yarn, I did nothing wrong. Everybody has seen this fucking photo. Somehow Nonsense thinks that I'm selling it. And that's where all of this stemmed from. I have a big fuck you to them. I don't care. It was in Discord for like an hour. Like, that is how stupid this is. It's all a lie. I don't give a fuck about the haters. They can kiss my fucking ass and they can continue to lie.
You're weird, man. You're a weird one. A weird ass broad.
No, what's weird, Brittany, is that you're a fucking liar and you didn't even bother to check it out yourself.
For real.
And I'm not even the one that found the fucking picture.
For real. That's weird.
No, what's weird is your lies.
Wow. Hold on, you guys. Hang on. I'm getting it with my slow still. Hold on, guys. I'll share too.
I had no enjoyment of believing this about that photo she showed just enough fire, and she cropped out the foot as well in the other photo where the wires connected.
That my child was in the NICU, I guess, and that something on her foot was damn it. Hold on a second. All right, I'm sending it to myself, guys. Some of you have seen her already. Hold on, guys. Sending it to myself. Give me just a second. I'm working on it. Oh my Lord. Ugh.
Why is
I just wonder, like,
wrong?
why y'all stalking my mother-in-law?
Oh my God, nobody's stalking your mother-in-law.
Why? What did she do? What's wrong with you? I just
Why don't you ask your girl nonsense?
not normal. It's so not normal. It's so not okay either.
I mean, you guys remember what Nonsense did like a year ago? Penny Monroe left a comment. She called the fucking police. You're Nonsense. Shut the fuck up.
What? How did I just lose my pictures? What?
Exactly, Yvette. Where's the precious photo of the baby? You know, the going home outfit. I agree.
Hold on, guys. The hell? Hold on.
Why does it take this long to find a picture? Shouldn't you have had like 100 of them instantly?
Lord, if I knew it was going to be such a task, I guess I wouldn't have agreed. Trying to freaking give my album. Lord, have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness.
I show you guys pictures of my kids now. When my kids have a baby, if I'm still on YouTube, damn right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you sonogram pictures, real pictures, you name it. I'm showing it all. But I don't think like these people do. These people have this fucking like, oh my God, Brittany, you tell the whole world everything. Give me a fucking break. I've seen huge YouTubers, huge. Look at fucking Kimberlea. She blasts her baby all over the place. I know the kid's name. I know her eating schedule. I know daddy. Like, that's what you do. I mean, we're fucking YouTubers. We share our lives. So all this secret, I mean, it's not like a sub. I've seen every YouTuber I watch, I think I've seen all their children. Like, for real. Whether they're toddler, even fucking, what's his name? Fucking Ryan Hall. His kid comes on stream. Like, give me a fucking break with this bullshit. Like, oh my God, it's so hidden. Get the fuck out of here. And he's a minor.
I do not like, hold on a second. Why is this such a, hold on, guys. So the reason I'm struggling is because I want to, I'm contemplating which picture to share with y'all. Because I don't want to just put any old picture out. Because y'all know, every time I put a picture out, they freaking rip it apart. So I have.
Brittany, you're not that special. I know you think you are, but you're not.
Have to freaking double check, triple check, edit, and all of that to make sure that, you know, there's nothing personal in there. Give me just a second. I got one I'm about to share. Hold on. This is a little Sappy. She's so pretty. God, she's so pretty. She's perfect. So freaking perfect. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Bear with me. Oh, please. I got two. I got two good ones I'm going to share with y'all. Two really good ones. And we're going to, there we go. I got two really good ones I'm going to share with y'all. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up for those of y'all that haven't seen her. To the person who is selling her image through your membership to your Discord, you can kiss my you know what, because that's my child and nobody has that right. As a matter of fact, congratulations. All right, here you go. Here is Mrs. Emily Rose. Oh shit, hold on, damn it, I just botched it. Hold on, guys, we're gonna try this again one more time. Here we go. Oh shit. There's Miss Emily Rose. Now, if anybody's gonna share my baby, I'm gonna share my baby for free.
Nobody cares. But all right, let me move up. Hold on. I thought there was another. Hold on. So what's interesting though, so someone took a picture, the baby's crying, but someone took a picture. It's a big fat chubby hand, which I'm assuming is Brittany's. Why not pick the baby up? I don't know. It's just weird. I think she's lying about it being healthy, if you want my honest opinion.
I'll do a 6 weeks photo and have her dressed up with the theme, and then it'll be like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna watch how much she changes. She's not next week. She'll look different than this. My C-section baby girl had a big, round, perfect head too. Luna, there it is, right, Mandy? You called it. Me and Craig and her were at the mall, and we had a baby girl. And Mandy said that baby girl was had dark hair and fat cheeks. So, tipping some tea.
No, I mean that, Yarn. Where's the baby? It's not with her. That's obvious.
Some tea says, congrats, she's gorgeous. Check email later. Okay. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for sharing her with us. You're welcome. Thank you all, because most of y'all, hey, John Treadway, she looks like my granny's. Oh, put out a big picture of someone's big arse. Didn't want to cuss, but you trolls get my drift. So pick rocks, as reality would say. Go get a freaking life. Well, allegedly with Brittany J. Thank you for sharing. I truly appreciate you sharing. Just remember, babies change very fast. Just careful sharing as she gets older, as pre-K will sneak. Oh yeah, no, we won't be doing that. Look, I wasn't even going to at all. And I've thought about it over time, and I said, you know what? That's my kid. That's my kid. I'm proud of her. She's beautiful. And if some long-toed heifer wants to share, or
a long-toe heifer, Brittany, you wish you looked as good as me. Okay, a heifer, I don't think so, bitch. That's you. And you didn't lose 1,000 pounds. You're a big fat whale like you've always been. So let's cut the bullshit.
My kid big, then I'll just show it to y'all. I know it's hard to do with all the trolls, but thank you for sharing with us. And thank you. Listen, y'all bought all of her stuff. You know what I mean? Like the registry, and like the least I can do is show you our baby.
Oh, now she'll show you the baby. She wouldn't show you anything ahead of time, but now she'll show you the baby. Okay, Bert.
Little Miss Emily. I love her so much. Do you have one of the kids that tells how many months she is with a blanket to lay her on? I've got to go send you one. That's what I was talking about. I don't, but I was going to get one, Ivy League. But you don't have to do that. Melissa's not feeling well, but hold on. But we'll be here in a little bit to say, okay. I was laughing at her in Pink Dagger the other day. I was in labor 18.5 hours. Pitocin didn't work. Oh, Mary, bless you. Oh, thank you to the person who just sent me a cash app. Emily is beautiful. Buy her something special. Thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. Hang on, guys. Let me see. Thank you for sharing her with us. She's beautiful. Mandy, I'm telling you, when we had her, and I laid eyes on those jaws, I thought you were the first person I thought about immediately.
Okay. Why would you think about a subscriber as the first person you think about when you give birth to a child? That struck me as one of the oddest things I've ever fucking heard.
Oh, thank you, Luna. And y'all, listen, thank you for,
And Iris, happy birthday to your son. Today would have been my parents' wedding anniversary, May 4th. So it's a good day.
all the prayers, guys. 6 bags of blood. I had to have 6 blood.
Now she had 6 blood transfusions. Earlier, if you remember, she had 3. Now she had 6.
Transfusion or 6 bags of blood.
Now she had 6 bags of blood. 3 transfusions, 6 bags of blood, and she almost died.
Because of my iron being so low.
You don't get blood for iron. So it's just more of a lie. And again, if you would have gone for prenatal care, none of this would be an issue.
From being sick so much. And I knew it. I said, when I have her, a lot of this weight's going to melt off. It's going to be water retention. And it was. I mean, I have peed like there's no tomorrow. And the preeclampsia and stuff like that. We're still, listen, we're okay, but I would like to ask everybody to please continue to keep us in your prayers because we're still in the healing. Well, I'm still in the healing phase. I still have, they said that I'll probably have to, hold on, let me see.
You have to what, Brittany? Tell me, what do you have to do?
Brittany, I've got at least a good 3 weeks ahead of me of recuperating and recovery. And probably, hang on. Lollipop. I look down at my phone and then I look up and there's Lolly. Whitney says, hi, Britt. Glad you and the baby are okay. Sorry to hear about having the blood transfusion. I was watching from the start, but fell asleep at some point. Was too tired to say hi. Yeah, that was Whitney. It was my iron levels were so low. The mother and father of Emily Rose has not given permission to use/share photos of their newborn infant at any time. Yes, that is true. We do not and have not given permission.
Guess what, Brittany? You put it out publicly, people can do whatever the fuck they want with it. Just saying. I'm not saying I am because I'm fucking done with you. But the bottom line is you shared it publicly, Brittany.
Permission. Oh, they do, Amy. Yeah, she's not 9 ounces. She's 8 pounds, 4 ounces. But yes.
Because she falls asleep. Thank you, Adrienne. Whoop. The BJ would show the baby on a live stream, then put it on members only. Would she be called out for selling her baby's picture? That's a good point. That's a really good point. I never even thought of that. That's a good one.
Hang on.
You know, Sarah, that's interesting though. If it can lead to respiratory problems, and we know she had respiratory problems, that's interesting.
I mean, just a second. Lord. Okay. Yeah, so she's 8'4", Mandy. YouTube won't do anything about it. Yehuda.
No, Brittany, she was 8'4" when she was born. They come home weighing less than what they were born at.
Girl. Spirit seeker, my labor would get really intense. I went to the doctor. Contractions would stop. I'd get home and they would, they would start back 3 times. I waited the 3rd time until I felt the hair. Yeah. Oh, a minute.
The twins weren't small for twins. I mean, Phoenix was born at 5'11" and Sage was I want to say 5'6". She came home at 5'4", and Phoenix came home at like 5'7". Yeah, not a sound in the background.
Well, I'll be. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep. I really tried to fight.
Because you have a newborn, but you're going to go get some sleep. Yeah, okay.
And stay awake, y'all. Listen, I just got home today, and the time that I was freaking, yeah, it's just time for me to go to sleep. I'm gonna go lay down and try to get some rest, y'all. But thank you for listening.
Because again, you have a newborn and you're just sleeping whenever you want. Yeah, okay.
And to me, I know I'm all over the place, but I just basically wanted to come and say thank you to everybody and to tell you all that I really appreciate believing in me, that, a lot of you didn't.
And she fell out. Because there must be a brand new baby in that house. Yeah. I guess she's out.
Mm.
Yeah, Craig's awfully quiet. She's not on mute either, because you can hear little noises.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I love you all. I appreciate you. If there's anything, I'm shutting it down. Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all say, please say a prayer for all of us. We'll be back here. I'll try to go live tomorrow when I'm awake and got some more energy. All right. So I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'm sorry. I really am, that it, it's not an eventful stream. Didn't have some big, grand thing to come back with, like some big grand, stream a real banger, if you will. Anyway, I love you guys. Good night. Y'all have a blessed night. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Sweet dreams, everybody. Love you.
She said they took measures so you won't hear the baby. Yeah, because the baby's not there. Plain and simple, the baby's not there. Where the baby is, I don't know, but the baby's not there. That's more than obvious. Yeah, she never checked on nothing. I find it super suspicious and nonsense, delayed outrage of Laura's call to the clinic, BJ's drug test. I'm not saying I agree with that, but if she had such an yeah. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck what nonsense says. Nonsense is a fucking loser. Whoops. She thinks her shit don't stink. She's a fucking moron. She thinks she's like the Pope of fucking YouTube. Me and Nonsense never got along. I never liked her. She never liked me. So anything she has fake outrage over, it's because she's avoiding the fight with Clue and Granny. She can't talk about Julie anymore. So, let's go after Laura. She don't want to fuck with me. She's one person I will fucking go after. So you want to go back and forth nonsense? Let's do it, bitch. But I guarantee you, you're not going to win. Know it now. Yeah, displaced anger. It's the hypocrisy. She's now talking about BJ being victimized, but nonsense used to do 10. Yeah, I think she became friends with Brittany. I really do. Yeah, Granny did a whole live on it today. And Granny was like really hurt by it. And she did a whole long stream on Kick about how if, nonsense wants to call out Brittany, then call out Brittany. I mean, not nonsense about Julie and Brittany. And she was just really hurt that the friendship ended. And honestly, I think she was nice about it. I mean, either yarn. Oh, did she try to pinpoint? Yeah. Like, what the fuck is her shit all of a sudden? She's gone after nonsense more than anyone. But now she wants to be all her bestie? Like, shut the fuck up, nonsense. She was helping her. I think, this is what I think. I think when Jay fell out with them, nonsense went with Jay behind the scenes. And and she went with Jay, and Jay is friendly with Brittany, and now nonsense is friendly with Brittany. Because for nonsense to even stick up for her is fucking laughable, but it'll be funny to watch Nonsense's channel go right down the tubes. Jay also hates Julie and Terry Lynn. Oh, I think she most certainly is. Where are you? I think she is. Why would she care about Julie so much? Yeah, BJ's peeps are hanging out over there. I'm telling you. I think they are mended a friendship. Because BJ is just an innocent pregnant girl. But I also heard Nonsense had more people in her chat than she's had in a long time. Yep, that's exactly right. I agree with that. Scrambling for support. No, I think I'm not saying they're besties, but you'll see. Nonsense is a friend to no one. No one. She never has been and she never will be. She's all about numbers, all about money. And she knows that Granny and Clue hold a lot more power than she does. You'll see. Because Granny's still calling her out and Clue is still calling her out. So Nonsense can't be on their side. She's got to be on the other side. Nonsense is and always been a fucking phony who thinks she's holier than thou. But bitch wants to do some rounds. I'll gladly do some rounds with Nonsense. It'll be fun. Her and her timelines. And there's not too many people that I would spend even waste my time with. Oh, I think Nonsense would be fun as hell. I will drag that bitch from fucking here to tomorrow. And her fucking timelines. I'll shove right up her ass. So you want to go for a Nonsense? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know if I can handle watching that, Nina. I really don't. I just don't think I can handle it. Her and her misrighteous attitude. Like, the way she speaks drives me nuts. Because she speaks like she's better than someone. Bitch, you ain't better than anybody. There's so many things I could say, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to get in trouble yet. I'll wait. I'll wait to get in trouble. Because believe me, there's a lot I can say. Oh, I know what it is. She wants Melissa. That's why she's being nice. She wants that Melissa money. Duh. That's what it is. That's why she's being super nice. Because she's going to lose a lot of her money when she loses Granny and Clue. She's going to lose her biggest supporters. So now she needs to make up her biggest supporters. And who does she have? Let's go to Melissa. Thanks, Tony. But let's go to Melissa. I see it crystal clear now. That's it. That's exactly what it is. I agree, Red. I totally agree with that. But Granny seems really hurt by it. I was like, that's what you get for trusting fucking Nonsense. See, and I always get a bad rap. I've never fucking hurt someone like that. Ever. It has division. I agree. And it's all over Julie, which is the most fucked up part to begin with. Why are these people letting fucking Julie stand in their way? Like, it's fucked up. I agree, Irish. It does. It makes me want to stick a fucking ice pick through my ear. Like, oh my God, stop. Oh. Yeah, it was on Kick. And it's gotten worse, Wendy. It's totally gotten worse. It's this, I'm holier than thou. I can do no wrong. I am so fucking wonderful. I better have more than 100 thumb ups. Shit, there's almost 300 people in here. I should have like 300 thumb ups. I guess nobody liked my stream. No, she was on Kick. I don't know why she did it on Kick instead of YouTube, but yeah, she did it on Kick. Oh. It was a good live, though. Yeah, she advocates for nobody but herself. Her own pockets. That's who she advocates for. She's a retard. And maybe she didn't want to divide the sub. No, she did, though. What, are you kidding me? Oh, you mean Granny. I thought you meant nonsense. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I thought you meant nonsense, didn't. I was going to say, yes, she did. Oh. I don't even understand what nonsense is doing. Hey, Keith. Granny promised subs to do weekend kick stream. That makes sense. Queen was still on Nonsense's live today. The one about me? That's because Queen Bee hates me. Oh. I didn't even look at the thumbnail. I don't even give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't watch nonsense, so I don't care. I think she's a fucking moron. Like, nonsense. Nothing I said has anything to do with you, honey. Don't you worry about me. Queen popped in to say something briefly to someone or to nonsense. Thank you, Yarn. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why my thumb looks like AI. I figured it out. It's the way I was holding the phone, that because the phone was so low in the palm of my hand that it looked like my fucking thumb was like a million miles long. Took me a minute to figure it out. I know. I'm going to go back on Kick too, by the way, because I'm a little nervous. I mean, I don't want to wake up one day and YouTube's gone. You know what I mean? You got to have backup. Must have backup. All right, I'm going to get off, though. It's 3:15 in the morning. I'm kind of tired. So I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, Yarn, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even watch it. But again, if she's going to go live about me, at least speak the truth. But she couldn't do that. And Queen Bee absolutely is afraid of subs. 100%. But a lot of her subs, I don't fuck with. Like that day, the couple of days I was in there, I was looking at QB subs. I don't fuck with a lot of them are fake names. Clues people I like, a lot of Granny's people I like. I don't like a lot of Queen Bee's people. Oh. All right. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, gifts, memberships, PayPals, Cash Apps. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Sleep good. I know I will. I got a bunch of orders going out tomorrow. And that's it. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And hit the thumbs up on your way out.